Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for checking out today's video. My name is Chris. We look at all kinds of outdoor apparel here on this channel. Everything from big companies like Arc'teryx, Patagonia, Rab, Helly Hansen, Cortezoo, Norrøna, Scarpa boots. I have a bunch of videos here. And things like Maui Jim sunglasses, Yeti, all different stuff. And we're going to be expanding more and more as time goes on. But today's video, we are specifically looking at the Scarpa Phantom Tech HD boots, okay? Definitely a serious boot here for some real heavy-duty mountaineering. If you're new to the channel, I also have a website, meandmyjackets.com, where we look at what to wear when we're out there, right? When we're outdoors doing adventures like hiking, trekking, climbing, snowboarding, skiing, camping, fishing, and even sailing. We look at everything from base layers to jackets, pants, boots, even backpacks and sunglasses. So everything you need to help keep you warm, dry, comfortable, and enjoy those outdoor adventures just, a little bit more. So again, like I said today, we are looking at these Scarpa Phantom Tech HDs. So this is the newer version for 2024. This was recently updated from the older version. We'll talk about that too, what the changes were. But in general, let me tell you that these things are awesome. They are an amazing pair of mountaineering boots designed more specifically for climbing, ice climbing, mixed climbing, and extremely durable. Now, I do own several pairs of Scarpa boots. I love these things. They are not cheap, but let me tell you, you get what you pay for. These things are really, really built well. They're extremely durable. They're going to last you a long time, and they're going to keep your feet nice and dry and comfortable, while you're out, enjoying your adventures. So these things are definitely a serious boot, okay? They are extremely rigid, all right? Really, I can't even bend these things at all. They are a very rigid boot for climbing. They are cramp-on, semi-automatic cramp-on compatible. And these things are ready for just about everything you're going to throw at them. Now, they are not for extreme high elevations, okay? They are a lighter boot, all right? They are insulated. They have 100 grams of Primaloft Gold insulation inside them. So they are nice and soft inside. They will give you some nice warmth. But I wouldn't pick these if you are going up in extremely cold conditions. You probably want the heavier Phantom, 6,000s, 8,000s, that Scarpa makes. But for anything else, really, really cool. All right, so, what makes these boots so special? Basically, all right, they do have a gaiter here around the outside. There's a nice zipper here. It's a waterproof zipper that you unzip down here, and you can open these up, and the boot is inside. Now, as I said, this is a newer edition. They were revised for 2024. And basically what makes these a little bit different from the previous version is basically, they have a more of a PU coating here on the outside. It's a little bit higher up than in the older version. And this is really nice here because this makes the inside of the boot much more durable. So if you're rubbing against rocks, if your crampons hit this, it's definitely going to be a much tougher, more durable here on the side of the boot. The gaiter is a little bit different here on the top. They kind of revised the whole design of the gaiter. And it contains a pull cord here. to cinch this up around your top of your ankles there. The older version, I believe, was just an elastic, but this does have a locking pull cord adjustment here to tighten it up. The other difference is in the lacing. The lacing here now has a nice lace lock here with a pull on it, which is really nice to help adjust the tightness of the laces on the bottom half of the shoe as opposed to the top half of the boot. Okay, so definitely a really nice, I think, because you can really adjust the boot to your comfort, right, to your liking. I know a lot of big mountaineering boots have these popular BOA systems, right? The BOA dial, which tightens up the whole thing. The nice thing about that is that they will tighten and stay tight and firm for you for a long period of time, where laces may tend to loosen up a little bit as you use them. So there's a plus and a minus. However, I think the ability here with the lace lock to be able to adjust the bottom half of the laces to the top half of the laces separately is kind of nice, right? So, you can definitely make them comfortable for whatever your needs are. That's, typically it. Now, some of these changes in those boots have basically made the newer version a little bit heavier than the older version. But I got to tell you, for a pair of boots as well designed and built and rough and tough and rugged and just, what they're meant to do, they're still pretty lightweight. Okay, they are not a big heavy boot. Now, if you put these things on and walk around with them for a while, you realize that they're not like wearing cement blocks on your feet. They're actually a pretty light boot. But I think that a lot of the changes that they made in this version, the newer version, is it's worth that extra little bit of extra weight because these lace locks are really nice. The extra PU here on this inside is definitely going to make the boot more durable, more abrasion resistant, and overall I definitely think you're getting a better boot here than in the older version. Not that the older ones were bad, but these changes are definitely nice. Okay, so let's just talk about basically what we have here. We'll start at the bottom, okay? The soles. It's a Vibram sole here. This is a really nice pattern here, definitely an aggressive pattern. Basically the same ones I have here on my Rebel Tex. It's a nice pattern here on the bottom. Great for all kinds of mixed terrain, ice, snow, mud, rock, all kinds of stuff. One thing I can say with this boot, as with I guess overall for most Scarpa boots, if I hold this thing up, you can see that this is really not accommodating a wide foot. All right. I have, a medium, regular sized, average sized foot. I have no problem in here when it comes to comfort and width, length, everything else. They are a little bit narrower here in the toe box than maybe some boots. Like I said, I do not have a wide foot. If I go to a store and try on a wide pair of shoes or sneakers, they're definitely going to be a little bit too big. My foot has definitely a lot of room inside of them. So I tend to not need a wide fitting shoe. So these, fit me perfectly. They're really a nice fit on these. Just something to mention. But they are true to size when it comes to, your size of your shoe. I typically, here in the U.S., I'm between a 12 and a half, right? Some shoes I wear 12, some shoes, sneakers, I wear 12 and a half. Always with Scarpa, I have bought size 46, and they have all fit me great. So I have the Phantom Techs here, size 46. My Rebel Techs are a 46. I recently bought the Mescalito TRK GTX. They're size 46. I also own a Zodiac Plus GTX hiking boots. Those are a size 46 and a half. Those I definitely had to size up a half step. Why? I don't know, but they do fit me. And I actually have another pair of Scarpa shoes, the Spirit EVOs, and those are 46. So anyway, if you want to see any of the videos all about any of those shoes, I do have them, here on this channel. I do have videos on each one of those. But anyway, so back to these. All right, so we have a lot of, durability and a very rigid sole here on these boots. Definitely a very rigid boot. We have a nice rubber rand going from the front here, midway through the shoe, all around the front, up over the toe box, down the side here, and over, midway through the boot here on this side. Really nice protective coating here. And from here on back, we have, I guess it's a TPU all across the back here, or, really nice, tough PU coating. Now, over on this side, this is more of a material. It's a very durable material. The orange here and black kind of comes halfway up the sides. Very rough, tough, durable material. And the gaiter itself is a nice, thick, somewhat stretchy. It does have some stretch in it, material, and it has the H-Dry technology in it as well. So this boot overall is going to keep your feet really, really dry. It's, the rand is, the gaiter here is really nice too, because it does extend up higher than the boot. The boot actually ends right there, okay, inside. And the gaiter comes up a little bit further. There's even a little loop here on the toe, just above the toe box here, where the zipper starts, where you can clip on your pants to this, okay, to hold the pants down over the boot. You can see there is a nice zipper pull here on the zipper, and the zipper is a nice waterproof, tough zipper. It comes all the way up the top, and in the box, Scarpa gives you 2 extra of these little pulls, and they give you a little tube of Zip Tech, a lubricant for the zipper if you need it. All right. So yeah, definitely a really tough, durable boot here. It's going to keep you dry. It's going to block out all of the snow and ice, with this gaiter. And the pull cord adjustment here on the top of the gaiter. There's also a Reco reflector in this boot. Now, I believe that might also be a change for this version over the older version. I don't think the older version had the Reco reflector. This one does. And if you're not familiar with what Reco reflector is, it's basically a piece that's put into the boot that search and rescue teams use to help find you should you get lost up in the mountains, or buried in snow or whatever. They have a helicopter that has a special device on it. It sends a signal down. That signal reflects off of the little reflector here in the boot and comes back up to the helicopter, and that's how they can locate you. So really nice additional feature, just to give you that little extra peace of mind that if you should be out there and something happens, that you can be found. Okay, so let's open this up and look inside here. Let's talk about the actual boot inside. All right, so I'm going to pull this down. Now, when we pull down this gaiter, in the front here, there is a special like rubbery piece that goes over the front laces, all right, in the zipper. And that's basically an extra guard against water and stuff, okay? So if you have, the way this folds up really nice here in the front is that if you have water or something, moisture getting in through the zipper, it's going to come down and it's going to hit this protective rubber piece here and, you know, hopefully come back out. Just another additional precaution in keeping your feet dry. All right. As I said, these are a lace-up pair of boots. They have this lace lock here in the front, which is really, really nice addition. And inside here, it definitely uses an Ortholite Otherm sole, cushioned sole here on the inside. And it's a nice soft material inside the boot. As I mentioned, it does have 100 grams Primaloft gold insulation inside. But the top part of these boots here, okay, if you can see this, from here, okay, on the tongue, from here on up, and from here around, it has a very breathable cushioning system here. It's kind of like a little circle pattern of foam cushioning underneath a mesh on the outside here. So Scarpa has what they call sea change technology, which is basically used. I have that here in my Mescalito TRK GTX boots. And it's basically a technology that they use to help regulate moisture vapor in different temperatures, okay? So the boot actually is very cool that it can help to reduce the amount of sweat, right? And breathability. The breathability in this is really good. That it helps to regulate how much moisture vapor can come in and out of the boot in different temperatures, thus keeping your feet more comfortable. All right. So a really, really nice piece of technology here when it comes to your comfort. The boot itself here, if you can see this, has this kind of silvery material here. It's cushioned material. And then it has this like heavier like plastic bracing system here on the side where the laces go through. And that just to add a little more support to your ankles, you know, while it provides nice cushioning behind it, right? So it kind of holds everything in place. There is a loop here in the front to help pull the boot on, and there is a loop here in the back that you can help, you know, pull the boot on and off your feet with. All in all, not a difficult boot to get your feet in and out of. Definitely, you know, just all around a great boot. All right. So, yeah, and this gaiter here around is definitely, like I said, it is a bit stretchy, but it's a nice, thick, heavy, durable material. I think, you know, it's going to take a lot of abuse, definitely. All right. So that pretty much, you know, is what this boot is all about. I hope I kind of covered all of the different parts of it here for you and answered some questions. Gave you a good close-up look at all this stuff with the pictures behind me. But definitely a serious pair of boots. Very impressive. All right, so that's going to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know, please hit the little thumbs up, the like button. I appreciate your support with that. And subscribe to the channel if you're into all the outdoor activities. Check out my website. Again, I really do appreciate all your support with that. I do put a lot of time and effort into doing all this stuff for you guys. And I do enjoy it, but I also, appreciate your support as well. And, the more support I get, the more it makes me want to do things. So, again, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you back soon with another video. Take care and have a great day. Bye.